y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is just something that I put together. I wasn't going for anything in particular, just messing around and came up with this. But I already did my eyebrows, and the information for that will be in the description box if you're interested. And now I'm just putting the leftover concealer that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm just putting that on my eyelids because I didn't want to get any more and waste any product. So yeah, just putting that all over my eyelids. And now I'm using this NYX Set and Don't Fret in the color medium deep, I think. And just putting that all over my eyelids. And I'm using this color, and this is from the Maybelline Nudes palette. And I'm just putting this like on my brow bone crease area. So I'm just blending that in. And it looked like it was like brown when it was in the palette, but when I put it on my skin, it came out like kind of gray, but I mean, that's fine. I wasn't going in for anything in particular anyway, so whatever. Now I'm using this color called Red Brick from MAC, and I'm just putting that on my eyelids, just building up to the consistency that I want. Now I'm using this dark brown by Maybelline, and I'm just going in the outer lid area of my eyes, like the outer crease area. And just to make it a little dark, not that dark, but just a little bit. And just build it up to the color you like. And I'm going back in with the same brush I used to apply the red brick. And just wiping off some of that dark brown. And get it to the color that I like, just in case you put too much. And I'm using a wipe, and I'm wiping the extra eyeshadow off from under my eyes, and I'm using this orange concealer from LA Girls Pro Concealer just to cover up my settle bags under my eyes, my girl mustache, and blemishes and just dark marks on my face that I want to be covered up, you know, because nobody's perfect. And I'm using the NYX Set and Fret in the color medium to set that orange concealer before I apply my foundation. And I'm using black Opal in the color Carbon. And I love this foundation. I'm so glad I found it. It goes perfect with my skin, and I always have a hard time finding a good dark foundation. And now I'm using a concealer from LA Girls Pro Concealer, and I just mixed two of them together just to get the color that I wanted, because the color they had didn't match my skin tone the way I wanted it to, so yeah. And I'm just using a Real Technique sponge just to blend it in. Blend, blend, blend. And keep on blending, because you don't want to be out here looking crazy. And I am using the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in the color medium to set that concealer. And I love this finishing powder. Like, it doesn't give me flashback. And it was only $10. Like, you can't beat that. It was only $10. And it is really good. So if you're looking for something, you know, you're on a budget, I recommend this because it's really good. And that's my babe acting crazy. And now I'm using that red brick on a flat eyeshadow brush and just going along my waterline. I'm now using a powder brush with powder foundation in the color medium deep from Iman, and I like to use that to brush away the finishing powder. And that gives you a better chance of not having flashback when you use a color foundation to blend it, not to blend, but to swipe it away also, instead of just using a plain brush. And I'm just blending it just to make sure, you know, I got those corners good. And I'm using this dark concealer, and this is from LA Girls Pro Concealer, and I actually don't like this stuff no more. I don't know why I'm using it. I really don't know why I'm using it, but okay. And I'm gonna just use this little brush just to blend it out. I really don't know why I'm using this stuff, y'all. I don't like this stuff. But oh well, it's on now, so. And I'm just using that same Real Technique sponge and just blending it some more. And I'm using that dark brown. This is actually an eyeshadow, yes. This is normally what I use to contour. but I'm using that right now to go on top of that concealer. You know, anything you have cream, you want to set it with powder. And I'm just using that same powder brush with that foundation in the color medium deep just to blend everything together. And now I'm using that same dark brown from that Maybelline little eyeshadow, and I'm using that to contour my nose. And the eyelashes that I'm using today are called Glam, and they are from Salon Perfect. And for a highlight, I'm using this eyeshadow palette that I got from Sally's. And yes, you can see this is really good for highlight. Like, it's not just good for eyeshadow. Like, this eyeshadow is really good for highlight. And I think I'm going to use this for highlighting from now on. And they have like 6 different kinds in this little palette. So I'm going to try all of them out. Hey, 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 you better get it, girl. And now I'm just putting some of that in my inner tear duct. And just to make that eyeshadow more pigmented, I just sprayed a little bit of my Fix Plus on that, and it will make it pop some more. And I'm just using this dark brown pencil just to outline my lips. And I'm using this NYX lip gloss, and this is the color Fortune Cookie. I love this lip gloss. Like, it goes good with anything to me. Like, you can just use the lip gloss itself. And this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.